So we have a situation here. I'm out in the woods, I've been hiking, and I have lost my way, can't find my way back. I've been out for a few hours, so you know I'm getting hungry, and I'm gonna have to come up with some food to eat. So I just came up beside this creek that I was hiking beside, and I'm gonna try to get some food out of it. Now, before I go any further, I know, yeah, there's no way I'd be out here hiking beside a creek without my fishing poles. Yeah, so this is make-believe. We're gonna pretend a little here, just like in the movie. So we're pretending. So this is my survival challenge that I'm gonna try to do. I'm out here, this is my situation. I'm kind of stranded. I got some water, or I got some creek here, so I got something to drink out of. I gotta find my way back, but I need to eat some food first. Gotta get my energy up. So I'm only can catch fish with what I have brought on me today. So first off, of course, I'm always gonna, every time you're hiking, I'm gonna bring a couple pocket knives. So Gerber Gator is a great knife. Probably got another, that's another, some kind of pocket knife there. So I've got a couple knives, of course. Let's see what I got here. My wallet, my phone, can't use that. No cell phone service. Oh, I need to check some messages. Let's see here. Oh, I brought something else. That's right, I have a survival kit. Some survival kit that I ordered off Amazon a couple years ago, and I brought a couple baggies because I knew I was gonna get stranded, of course. So a couple baggies, survival kit that has rope, it's got some, it says a knife, it's got 2 fishing hooks with fishing line, a couple weights, a couple floats, a fire starter, and aluminum foil. So my goal, catch some fish, catch and cook and clean and eat if I can. We're gonna try to come up with some food and eat it today. And usually when you're on a creek bank or something, there's all kinds of logs and debris that you can flip over. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just flip over some of these logs and try to find some, whatever's in there, some kind of little bugs or hopefully some worms. Just, you know, shouldn't need too much, but let's start with just finding whatever we can find first. Oh yes. Oh, we got a little worm. Oh, there's another one. All right, just flipped over this little log right here. It's kind of a rotten log. Looking for rotten logs is always good. There's usually a lot on the creek banks. And that's what those bugs like to live under. So 2 worms, that's a great start. Put these in my bag. That looks good. Another worm. Oh yeah, there. Should have brought something to dig with. A lot of times if there's worms there might be more. Let me dig up a little bit of the ground. There's one little one. Oh, there's a tiny little one. Oh, there's another one. All right, this is a good spot right here. The ground was really nice and moist under that log. So we got some little, like 3 little bitty worms. I wouldn't mind finding some bugs or something, but I'm finding a lot more worms than I thought. All right, well, that's gonna do it. I got probably 5 or 6 little bitty earthworms. Put a little dirt in there. Now let's go set up on the riverbank. Oh, right, this is a nice looking bank area. So this is gonna be my base camp right here. I can do everything I need right here. Got a little gravel bar. So I'm gonna get here, get organized. This is looking like it'll be a nice spot to kind of set up right here. So I got my worms, I'll stick these in the shade. And I'm gonna just kind of go through everything I got here, kind of get it laid out in this log over here. That way I can get things organized. Well, they sure put it in a tight wad, that's for sure. So everything is wrapped up in this nylon cord. This is a little knife thing right there. But all my stuff's inside there. How do I even start opening this thing? Daggum, that knife is sharp. Oh man, I just cut myself undoing this thing. So this metal rod that it comes on, holy cow. Yeah, well, I guess you don't really even need a knife then. I just cut myself on this thing right here. I think it's pretty sharp. It's got like a little bladed thing up there, and then it's got a blade right there. We have 2, actually they look like pretty good little hooks. 2 pretty strong hooks on, I don't know what pound, I'd say it's like 12, 15 pound mono. It looks, I think that'll work fine. So these two hooks come already tied up, looped up, and now it's all tangled up. So it does come with extra string, extra line. So if in case I have to cut this, because I knew I was gonna get this thing all knotted up. How they expect to twist it all up and not get it all knotted up. All right, we finally got our first setup. I got me like a limber stick that I cut. I went ahead and attached the nylon rope to my mono, and I got a little weight on there, is that knife, so it should be fine. Piece of worm, I'm just gonna stick this in the ground over here in a little, just right off a bank where I can just kind of leave it there and actually keep working on my other stuff. And I'll just try to keep an eye on it. Now I got this one barely off the bank. It just drops off a little bit there. I'm gonna retie and get ready for another one, maybe find me another stick where I can use it like a cane pole. But this one right here, I'm just trying to catch a little fish for bait to use for a bigger fish. Worm's gone. Well, I went searching for a little cane pole. I got this stick that's pretty long, and I also found this little bamboo pole. Couldn't find any bigger ones. I may have to keep looking. I'm gonna trim one of these up and try to use them as a cane pole. Try to get one of these small fish. That might work. Now they're better when they're dried out, but this is long enough where I can reach out, I think, and set a hook on something small. I know there's probably some right there, hopefully. Main thing is getting that first fish. If it's a big one, I'll keep it to eat and try to get another one, but if it's a little one, probably gonna use it for bait to go for some bigger fish, or just at least have to cut up for more bait. Oh, I got a bite. I missed it. Yes, yes. No wonder I couldn't get it. Boom, boom, boom. I got me one little nugget. I should just pop that in right now. How hungry I am. Hungry as I am. All right, so it's hard to, you take for granted all those nice fishing stuff I use all the time. Just to get a couple feet off the water and hold that pole there, I got me a little bait. So can't eat this one, but I can cut him in half and put him on like a trot line, and I'll probably rig up another one, cut him in half, put him out there, maybe a catfish or drum or something, or bass, and then I'll get back to fishing with this one, this cane pole here. Maybe there's some bigger panfish there. Boom, there's my trophy fish. We got to start. Yes. Oh. Oh, I had one that came off. Man, I'm about to starve to death now. If I was really, really that hungry, this wasn't gonna work out good. But I moved. I figured I had to find a bank where I could drop it straight down because it's hard to get to a deep hole. So I moved up here to this bank, and sure enough, drop it down, I'm getting some bites. Well, got another fish, but I don't think that's big enough to eat. Oh, we're getting a little bigger. I think that one's big enough to eat. That one might be. Well, he's pretty small still. If I was really hungry, which I'm getting there, but we'll throw him back. Well, I'm catching fish, but they're all small. Still gotta find a little bit bigger ones. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. There goes the first hook. I got one hook left. So what are we gonna do? We gotta make a decision. Go for a big one or keep going for little ones. So there goes my last hook. I added some line to it. I'm gonna throw it out right on this bank where it's deeper right there. Got it tied to a limb. And, you know, I'm pretty sure if you're stranded or trying to survive, you should conserve energy. So I'm gonna sit back here and relax in the shade. It's a nice, cool spot. We'll set this out there. Hopefully I'll get a fish on it pretty soon. Stomach's starting to grow. Ooh, something took off with it. It let go. Yes, yes. We got something. What? That's not what I wanted. I got a huge gar. Look at that gar. That thing's 4 foot long. Oh, and there it goes, just like that. Well, that was the most excitement I've had, and thankfully, somehow, the hook came back. I still got the hook. I thought he broke it off. That was a giant gar. I had no idea he was gonna be in here. He just picked that up, but so there's fish in there. Well, it turns out that's all I got to eat. Oh, that turned out good. Oh, this is Chick-fil-A. Turns out, without hundreds of dollars of equipment, I'm not very good at catching fish. I spent probably 3 hours at least trying to get just a decent sized fish that I could maybe cut up and use for to eat. Caught a bunch of little fish. Somehow had a big old gar on there, but it came off, and that was it. Couldn't figure out nothing else. It's really difficult without your fishing poles and being able to cast where you want and stuff, but it was a fun little challenge, and I really tried to put effort into it. I thought I could get some good stuff, and maybe I'll try doing it again. That little kit that it came with was terrible, for one thing, but maybe I'll try again sometime. But yeah, I'd probably starve to death if I was out in the wilderness, and good thing I can drive right down the road and get some Chick-fil-A to eat. So thanks so much for watching. Oh.